Hello everyone. Before starting this chapter, social changes, first of all, we are going to see interesting facts about the social changes and what are the parameters which we are going to cover in this video. First of all, a small introduction, a social changes chapter. This is actually one of the most interesting part of the sociology because it explains like how the society moves from the past to the present. To make this easy, think like a chapter is like just like a timeline or a story. The syllabus is asking about like why does the society change? Means what is the meaning, factors and theories. Number two, we will be going to study about how does the Indian society change? Like what are the processes like westernization, modernization. And number three, we are going to study about the what does the change look like today? Means what are the main trends that we see today? So first of all, our first topic is about what are the meaning, factors and theories of the social changes. So think of it just like a foundation. And before studying the Indian society, we must try to understand these changes in general. First of all, we are try to understand about the meaning. So this is a very simply definition. The social changes is just not like a weather changing, but it's like a change in the social relationship. For example, the relationship between the father and son is different from the 10 years ago. So this is called a social change basically. Number two, factors means pushes. So these are the factor or forces which change the society. For example, the technology, the phone, the mobile phones, that how we talk, economy, industrialization changes. Plus, not only this, there's a demography means more young people or people means a different kind of society. Then we will study some theories given by some of the famous sociologists, just like Karl Marx and Hobsbawm, to like they how they see the society, that to explain why the change happened. And in the last, we are going to study about the linear theory and the cyclic theory as well, in which we see how the society moved in the straight line or in the circle basically. So if we talk about the straight line, it's very simple, then right arrow, then it's complex. Whereas in the circular, the rise, right arrow, fall, right arrow, rise, like a civilization. Then in number two topic, we will try to understand some of the important processes of the social change. Just think it like a mechanism, like these are the specific vehicles that carry the India from the traditional to the modern society basically. So in this, we first of all we will try to understand what is a westernization. So basically, westernization is happened because of the British rule, the political factors. It means adopting the superficial Western cultures like cloth, this English language, and even eating habits without necessitating changing to the deeper values. And number two, we will going to study about the modernization. Basically, this is the deeper than the westernization, and this implies the changes in thinking, and it means to becoming a very rational, scientific, and belonging to a logic rather than just blind traditions. And you can be modern without being Western, like wearing a kurta, but you are using a computer to do scientific research. It means there's a possibility that someone can become modern without being Western. In third part, we will going to study about the modernization. So basically, it is the current phase, and it means that the world is very shrinking into the global village basically. And what happened in the US economy affect the Indian economy, so it involved the flow of money, people, and even the culture across the border. And the last part, we will going to study about the social economic changes. So basically this is linked to the money and the class, that are the main factors of the socio-economic changes. Socio means society and economic means paisa. So basically, this is linked with the money and class. For example, the Green Revolution made the farmer richer, which changes their social status. And number three topic, we are going to see the trends of the changes in society, and think it just like as in a result or now basically. So after all this process is the vesselization, globalization acted on us. What are the main results? And this topic will ask you to observe the current shift. For example, in family, there are joint family, now we have a nuclear family. In caste system we have rituals now, which is now gone, moving from ritual status, that is a purity, to the secular and political status, basically means vote bank. Whereas if we see about the woman the moving from the private domestic sphere to the private workspace. After studying all this fact, we at the last we are trying to establish a one golden link, like how they are connected with each other. So there is a some secret to understand the flow of the chapter. Read the syllabus in the order, the theory, and with the sociology say that the technology causes the change. Means we have the this technological theory. Number two, we have the factors. Means how British brought technology, railways, and new laws to India. And third, we will see the process, like what are the factors which trigger the process of westernization and later to the modernization. And next, the trend. In trends we see the process that is visible trends today, such as a breakdown of the joint family, and it became the nuclear family because the people used trains to move to cities for the job, maybe. So the main visualizing link is here, that the factors like technological and British rules led to process like the modernization and westernization, and which led to the trends like nuclear family and a woman working. So the next step is to you is to get the very grip immediately. I can give you a real time example like green revolution or IT sector boom, and show you like why it is applied to the all three steps, and or one example. So would you like me to do? Okay, we'll do it after the completion of this whole syllabus. We will try to understand this question also, one this interesting factor that is given here. Okay.